Hello everyone and welcome back to the 101 Dalmatians challenge here in Sims 3 with all expansion packs and quite a bit of custom content. And the Radcliffe Dearly family is feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now. They have gotten quite a bit of news recently. Some of that news has been from Suas. So you guys may remember that Suas came to visit. Oh yay, Tisha grew a lettuce plant. We're gonna go check that out in just a second. Yay, chicks, yay, Pongo found a gym. Oh yeah, and Tisha taught Nissa how to sit. So that is a good thing. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Don't worry about the rest of it. But yes, so the Radcliffe Dearly family, if you guys remember from last time, has gotten some very interesting news from Lyra. Lyra, what are you doing outside at like 5 in the morning swinging? Oh, well, maybe she's a bit of a night owl and she's really enjoying being out and looking at the stars as they fade away into the dawn sky, thinking about her mother, who she actually just properly met and she learned a lot from. So Nissa, actually, not Nissa, oh my gosh, this is the dog. Lyra, there we go, had Suas, her alien mother, come and visit. And Suas was not impressed with what she found. She found that basically her daughter has been left to grow up in an orphaned household. There's no adults present. The place is a total mess. As you guys can see, we had dirty dishes all over the place. We had a toddler baby just kind of crawling around, chewing on random things. There's bills that haven't been paid. There's all sorts of newspapers. The kids aren't really skilling up that fast. And actually, Tisha got a alert that they're so not impressed with her job, what she's been doing as like a stay-at-home nanny, that she got demoted. So that's like, I can't believe that. So basically, Suas was worried about her daughter and didn't really want to leave her half-alien daughter here. So we have until next Tuesday. So we've got until next Tuesday. I'm a little bit nervous about that, to go ahead and get Lyra's skills up, to fully train Nissa, to get the finances in order, and to clean the household up. So that's quite a challenge. I think Terry, who is sound asleep right now, kind of trying to recover from the very emotionally exhausting meetings yesterday. And I believe that Tisha have really taken that deeply to heart. And Meredith, I feel like Meredith is a little bit more, she's a bit more distant from her family, except for her baby brother, Tobias. As you guys know, she really loves Tobias for some reason. She just is naturally bonded with him better. But Terry and Tisha are very worried about that because they take holding this family together super seriously. So I think today it is going to be a like kind of cleanup day. They're going to try to get things fixed up. They're going to try to make sure the kids can really get to work on their skill points. They want to basically make the household much, much nicer. Can I go ahead and I want to be able to get rid of this. Can I get rid of this somehow I can clean that up. Maybe have her drink this to start her morning, a very, very old white chocolate non-fat latte that she has. But yeah, Tisha is not going to see this household fall apart if she can help it. Thank you very much. And she's going to do her part to get everything clean and to try to encourage the kids to really focus on, that's just the townies, don't mind them, and to try to really get the kids to focus on having healthy diets and having great skills. And after today, we're actually going to try to get the kids enrolled in some classes. And I'm going to try to do some special episodes where we like take them to community lots and we say that those are their special classes, kind of like you can do with the club system in Sims 4. And how are we going to afford that, you may ask, when we have 71 Similonians in the bank? Well, you may notice that Dusky, Allison, and Kea are actually missing, and that's because we had those lovely dogs, the very last litter that Perdita managed to have. In fact, can we see her family tree? Perdita, look at your family tree. It's so big. Oh my goodness, look at all these dogs. Look at all these puppies. Oh my gosh. But Perdita and Pongo have already had all of these puppies, a lot of puppies, and her last 3 puppies, Dusky, Kada, and Allison, just got adopted out into the intergalactic reaches of space by Suas. So Suas took them off to go and adopt them out, so they're on their way out, and Suas left Nissa here as a result. So we're going to try to fully train Nissa up and get her and Basil having some wonderful puppies, hopefully before next week when Suas comes back, so Suas can be like, oh wow, these are really cute puppies. I totally made the right idea leaving my child here in this like no adult household with you guys. But you may ask, so how does that help out their household funds that we adopted out the dogs to the aliens? Well, we say, like I mentioned last time, that these tiberium, when we sell them, are related to the cells that we do with the dogs and not the actual gemstones. The gemstones just add like a little bit of extra money to the top. So we're going to go ahead and sell all 3 of these gemstones because we're going to use this money to train up the kids, train up the dogs, and also to start building over here on the pet rescue area that Terry and Tisha are going to open up together. So I'm pretty excited about this. So we're going to go ahead and sell the tiberium. It's going to be a lot of tiberium, a lot of money. Boom. Oh my gosh. That's so much. Look at this. Look at that. They have over 100,000 now from those dogs. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's plenty of money. Terry doesn't need to worry. They've now got plenty of funds. So at least he's reassured about that, and he can get to work trying to clean up and repair and upgrade the household and try to make things a little bit nicer for his sisters and his other siblings, because Tobias would probably enjoy something too. Like, they may get a new computer to have more of the kids do their homework at once, but Terry actually is a technophobe, so probably not, now that I think of it. But all right, let's let Tisha go ahead. Oh my gosh, look at all that money. That money, the gemstones are really the place to start earning the big bucks if that's what you want to do. We're going to let Tisha drink this so that she can finish that latte and we can get rid of it and put it away like we need to. And then Tisha's going to go ahead and make the pancake breakfast that she likes to make every single day to kind of get the kids started on having a really good day at class, and then, or a really good day altogether. Be friends with Basil, be friends with Nissa. Nissa, are you awake? Okay, Nissa's not awake, but we need to wake her up so she can chew on a chew toy. And Nissa does know how to sit now. So Basil only has 1 skill left. Nissa has a few skills left to learn, but we will definitely get there. And I think Lyra is a little bit scared. She doesn't want to leave her family, so she's a little torn on what to do from here, but we'll take good care of her. We're not going to lose Lyra. We're going to make sure that she gets her skills really trained up too. All right, and it looks like baby Tobias is up, and actually Meredith wants to pick Tobias up. And I think Tobias has a few skills that need taught. Can we? All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Hold. There we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can snuggle with little Tobias for a little while, because I know that you do enjoy that. Oh, and Tisha, there she goes, making the pancakes first thing in the morning. I love it. Which reminds me, Andrea, wake up. I don't know why, but Andrea decided to sleep out in the treehouse last night, and her daily chore is actually to come over and, let's see, harvest the eggs and feed the chickens. And then we can go ahead and have her ask how many chickens it takes to screw in a light bulb. And then now that her sister has gotten off the computer, go ahead and download homework. Did she finish her homework from yesterday, actually? I really hope so. She did. So she finished her homework from yesterday. What's her homework level? C. We're getting there. We're getting there with them. All right, what do you mean stop being friends with Tobias? Meredith is having a mood swing. You're not going to stop being friends with your toddler baby brother. I guess you can pull a prank if you're really kind of feeling moody and want to take it out on the rest of the family, but not this little guy. All right, yeah, we'll potty train Tobias. There we go. Meredith always takes over things when it comes to taking care of little Tobias. She likes little kids and babies, but I don't know if she'll like Tobias once he's a kid. Ew, Andrea managed to collect a rotten egg. All right, we're getting pancakes made. And then Terry, you're going to need to wake up, and he's going to have to repair this. We're going to have to tell the kids that they've got to start doing some chores and like putting some things away. We're going to have to see if we can upgrade things. And I think that maybe part of the idea of what they want to do is maybe make the dog yard, like the farmyard, a little bit less chaotic. It's not terrible, actually, with everything sort of scattered about, but they could like put all of these pieces, like the little relics and the little stone, actually, is that diamond? No, I think it's like little stone fire hydrants. That's what they are. I think there's a diamond. Yeah, the diamond dog. That's what I'm thinking about. We could put those into kind of a museum area that we'll make over, like a dog show showing off sort of thing that we'll make over in the other lot once we get that going. Don't mind the townies. They're just doing their stuff. What are you doing, Meredith? You're supposed to be potty training this infant. What happened with potty training Tobias? Okay, I'm glad he's fine, but you should go teach him to walk since we're trying to help out with the whole dog thing. Finish reading a book. Let's get rid of the nasty... Oh, I guess she doesn't have the rotten egg? Ew, yeah, she does. Get rid of that thing. And maybe she can come and put the eggs away. Open, and we'll put the eggs away. We've got a lot of eggs. I guess we could sell some of them. That would be kind of fun. We could eventually sell some of them. And then what does she want to do? Write a novel, write a science fiction novel. You know what, sweetie? You go ahead and you keep working on Puppies in the garden. You keep working on that. There we go. So we've got our busy morning started. Terry will be down for breakfast in just a second. And then he'll have to start like fixing and repairing things. Tisha, why don't you go ahead and maybe call household to meal? Let's see what happens if we do that. Yeah, there we go. And we'll just leave these two alone. But that's actually a great way to kind of start the morning, isn't it? Instead of trying to track all my Sims down, I can just be like, okay, it's breakfast time. The pancakes are on the table, kids. And then eventually, whenever they're done with whatever they're working on, they'll come and join us for breakfast. So that's a good thing. Like Lyra! Yay, Lyra's coming over for breakfast. Wonderful. And when she's done, she can go and play with Nissa. And then after we're done cleaning and kind of taking care of things in the house, I don't think... Yeah, unfortunately, Tisha doesn't have, like, the neat personality, so I can't just send her out to clean things. I'd have to tell her to go clean things. But we can work on that. Oh, and she wants to prepare great pancakes. You know what? We'll swap that out for the mac and cheese. And she wants to garden. Oh, we'll swap that out for the other thing. Oh, gosh. Because she does love her garden. All right. And we'll go ahead and just pay the bills now like that. All right. And Tisha, let's go ahead and have you change. So Tisha is also going to get started on training Nissa in just a little bit too, but she does need to take care of tending her garden. So we'll send her out for that. Terry, for crying out loud, you could put on some clothes, you know. Oh, well. And then Lyra, did you already finish your homework? Okay, we'll have Lyra work on her homework. I think Terry would be like calling out and trying to remind her to do that. And somebody just broke something. Oh, Terry's gonna have such a hard time. Oh no, Andrea, you're that sick? Oh dear, she's very sick from picking up that nasty egg. It must have been really disgusting. Alright, so taking care of little ones. Terry, you've got so many things to fix in the house. You have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if he just wants to hire a repair person, but that's not how they do it on the farm. They try to avoid any notice that, hey, there's just a bunch of kids all by themselves. All right, there we go. And we'll work on upgrading a bit of a cooking skill. There we go. Look at the happy little gnomes. I love Tisha's garden. This is just very pretty. I can't wait. Look how pretty. I forgot I put the wisteria up there, so that actually surprised me when I got down here. Look how pretty this is. Just so lovely. Very, very lovely. And actually, can we go ahead? We can turn the sprinkler on. And I thought I had lots of sprinklers. Did I just hide them? Okay. Turn on. I guess you have to just manually turn your sprinklers on. I wonder if there's something where you don't have to like find each of your sprinklers. If you can just be like, oh, is that my sprinkler right there? No, I think that's a flower. No, there it is. See? I knew I had a bunch of sprinklers. Maybe that'll make it easier for Tisha, because I thought we tried to make it easy for her. I love this little row of sunflowers we have at the back, too. Is there one more over here? Ah, there is one more hiding in here. Let's see if I can turn that on, too. There we go. Oh my gosh, the dogs are so happy. Pongo's like, I'm going to lay on this bench next to all this water and just relax and enjoy. Look at him. He wants to play in the sprinkler. What a happy little old man he is. That's so funny. And Tisha is busy improving her gardening skill, so that's good. So that's hopefully, you know what, making the household look a lot better because she's taking care of the plants, making sure there's no weeds. Pongo is having a good time. Look at him. Oh, he's just having a grand old time, our little old man. That makes me really happy, actually. And then Tobias needs fed, so we're going to stop hauling him all over the place. What's this? Copy homework? You can't copy homework. All of your siblings, well, except for Terry and Tisha, I guess she could copy homework from them. Let's have her go ahead and take care of Tobias. These two are doing their homework. Lyra, I'm so proud of you. Wonderful. And it's really hard to make sure all of the kids get their homework picked up when you're homeschooled on time, because you have to go in and you have to like manually tell them to do it. All right, Terry, where did you run off to? Terry is being sniffed. I think he came up to play this. Terry, put your clothes on for one thing. And then we've got to get Terry working hard on like repairing pretty much everything. So little old Perdita came up to say hello though. So I think we'll go ahead. Come on, Perdita. Come on, old girl. There we go. We'll go ahead and we'll give her a little treat. And we'll let her sniff hand we'll take care of the little old lady. We've already paid our bills, which is really nice. Oh, and I did need Terry to learn how to do the gemstone maker, because that's kind of like one of his responsibilities and one of his jobs as the guy who's in charge of like a lot of the secrets of the household finance with the alien intergalactic trade they do in dogs and gemstones. So I want to teach him how to cut some gemstones, and we can use like the cheaper ones. Not the sunstones or the rainbow gem. I swear we should have some cheaper ones. I say this, and the Tiberium is not that cheap. Blue topaz, emerald. We'll start teaching him how to do this. When did you get a bunch of lobster and crayfish? I don't even remember when that happened. So I'm not sure when that happened, but he has lobster and crayfish. But he's going to do some repairing after this. And so let's see. We want, like, the amethyst is the least valuable. And he's going to learn how to do emerald cut, because he needs to learn how to do spire cut for the Tiberium. So we'll just have him work on this for a little bit, because I think the gemstone cutter is so cool. And we'll say this is like how he's having to do the preparation for the gemstones, and somehow this translates. In fact, maybe, of course, why didn't I think about that? This is how he like writes down the information for the dogs. The aliens record their data by engraving it onto gemstones. So this is how he kind of records the data for the dogs. I love it. See, it all works out. You just have to like be a little bit creative about things. All right, so then we can use, now he made the emerald cut amethyst, and he made a pile of amethyst dust. So blue topaz and emerald are also pretty cheap, so we can go ahead and learn on those. And the more cuts you make, then the higher other levels of cuts you can open up. And we want to keep going until he can get to a spire cut. That's our goal. All right. So yeah, we'll say this is how, like, when we adopt the dogs out, they have little collars on that have gemstones for their little, like, tag that have, like, their lineage and history and the story of the land, the story of where they've come from. Awesome. Blue topaz. Let's go ahead and cut that. Why do you have a romance book in your inventory, by the way, sir? Huh? I would really love to know that story. A magnetic attraction. Oh my gosh. I didn't know Terry was reading romance books. Probably thinking about Tisha. He hasn't been able to flirt with Tisha in eons. Tisha's working really hard. Oh, look at Nysa enjoy the sprinkler. Nyssa even, sorry. Nyssa's really having a good time in the sprinkler. That's hilarious. Oh, she's so cute. She looks so happy in the garden, doesn't she? Oh, puppies in the garden. So the puppies are having a good time, but we do need to get them trained. We are just trying to kind of clean up, tidy up, take care of the household. Make sure the kids are doing their work. Emma, I think Emma wants to earn an A in school. Then, oh, and Emma wants to learn the piano. Huh. What does she want to do again? She wants to become a surgeon. Jam with another sim. I think we may have her, like, learn piano skill. That would be kind of fun. Emma, if you want to get an A in school, then go do your homework. Lyra already finished her homework for the day, so I should have her turn it in. Did Andrea also finish her homework? Andrea also finished her homework, and she's reading a book on her own. You are such a diligent little thing. I'm so proud of you. Okay, we're going to have her go ahead and download her homework. That's how she turns it in. And then continue writing Puppies in the Garden. And we'll have Lyra turn her homework in too. Oh, she can't because the computer's broken. Terry! All right, Terry. Oh, what is this? Prank the school. Terry, you don't even go to school anymore. The teenagers are really feeling it. They're feeling their wild oats, if you ask me. So we're going to send Terry down, and I mean, we could call a repair technician to get all of this done and then train the dogs. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and just this once, we're going to go ahead and call for services. Well, no, because I did talk about how they don't want anyone to notice that, like, there's not a parent home. And I think Terry would be more worried about that. So we'll go ahead and have him repair the shower manually. Meredith, what are you going to do? Do you have work today? Do your homework. Tobias, you enjoy being in there, little guy. Go ahead, play with why don't you play with the abacus for a little while? All right, Andrea's done submitting her assignment. Yeah, it's just kind of keeping track of everybody, but we're doing good. Go, Andrea, go! Write the story Puppies in the Garden. Terry, get to fixing things. 80 pages of heart-hardening adrenaline. Puppies in the Garden has just exited Andrea's hard drive and is on the way to the publisher. She is hoping the book is better than hard copy of the internet volume. In our copy of Internet Volume 645, the current darling of the literary world, unfortunately, it looks like Puppy in the Garden just took a nosedive off the sales charts. It's such a flop that nobody wants to read it. Any royalties earned from such a failure are a gift. She will receive 6 royalty payments of $14. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. She did her best. She is just a young kid. She just wanted to write a novel. Oh gosh, we'll work on getting her skill up. So we'll let her go ahead and finish reading a book for now. I'm really proud of her for even getting that far along everything. So has she already finished Unicorns for Audrey? We'll let her, well, actually, if I have her come over to a bookshelf, I have a special mod installed. So when it says read something, like just to read something, I guess maybe only adults have that option. Read Unicorns for Audrey. Maybe you need a little bit of inspiration, my dear. Oh, and it looks like the bird cage is dirty, so we'll have to clean the bird cage later. The puppies are having so much fun with the sprinkler. Nissa's like, there wasn't water on the planet where I'm from. Oh, but Andrea did finish her first novel at least, so that's really fun. All right, and Tisha, where are you? You're gonna pee your rump. That's what's gonna happen. Pongo's having a good time. Tisha's got a huge garden to take care of. I kind of underestimated that, I think. So she's gonna be very, very busy tending to the family garden every day. And Terry's taking care of repairing everything. So that's just kind of where the household is at today, I think. Is tidying things up. Nope, get back over here, Terry. Does this need replaced? Oh my gosh, the toilet needs replaced. I guess we'll just have to replace it. Mop up this puddle. And then go ahead, use, and then take shower until extremely clean. And then upgrade to self-cleaning. And I guess, he can't really upgrade to unbreakable on that toilet. Maybe we'll just buy a whole new toilet. Well, we just did. No, Tisha! I was going to do some work in there. Oh well, we'll send him into the other room. Alright, so we're getting there. We'll have to take care of the dogs quite a bit more next time. But the good news is we have managed to tackle some of the chores of the household. Definitely taking care of the garden. Holy days, it's a huge garden. The dogs are having a fantastic time in the sprinkler. And you know what I think we should do now? I think that it is about time. Oh, and Lyra fell off the trampoline again. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I think it's about time for Lyra and her new dog to become best friends. So, Nissa, we're going to come over here and we're going to talk to you. And we're going to let you sniff her hand. We're going to feed you a treat. And we're going to play tug of war. And we're just going to make sure that Lyra and Nissa really get to be able to bond. They have a great time. Are you guys going to have fun? Look at that drenched dog. I wonder if that makes him clean. Are you guys going to have a good time? Oh, look at them. They look like they're going to have a really great time. I think that we're going to have a really wonderful relationship between these two go down. So yeah, I wouldn't worry, you guys. Everything's going to be okay. We just have to buckle down on skills. And so next time we'll send the girls off to their very first painting class together. I'm actually going to make a special teacher that we will have attend the class with them to kind of talk to them and keep them focused on what's going on and maybe help them learn a little bit. And if they become friends with the teacher, then I think I will randomize how many skills they may get as a boost of having learned from her. And then react to wet dog. Nissa, come here. Come here. We're going to feed you another treat. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to brush you. Oh, come on, bond, you two, bond. So that should work out really well. Look at this beautiful garden. Wow. I really kind of underestimated how pretty it was. And then we'll take care of the sprinklers. I'll figure out if there's a way to turn all the sprinklers on or off at the same time. And that should probably do it. All right. So, we've got the money. We've started to clean up some of the household. We still need to clean one of these things up. Oh my gosh, whose chore would that be? Meredith, something tells me, why are you in the wrong bathroom? Who even knows? And Andrea finished her first book, so we've still got to clean up the household and take care of all the chores, train the baby, teach him how to walk, take care of everything, clean up the old newspapers. We might even just cancel the newspaper service, quite honestly. But then who would the dogs chase. They love the paper boy. And then pretty soon it's going to be time not only to send the kids off to certain classes and get closer at Basil and Nissa being able to have their space puppies, but also build up this lot a little bit at a time so that we will be able to sit back and enjoy having an animal rescue where we can have other types of animals, horses, cats, dogs, minor pets, a dog agility area, and showing off that dog show idea that I had. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.